So, let's talk about a huge shift in technology. It's a change so big, it's been given a name straight out of ancient myth, Andromeda. But believe me, this isn't just about some new software. We're talking about the dawn of a whole new era.
To really get what Meta is up to here, we actually have to go way back. We've got to dig into the myth, the name, and the power that's baked right into the word itself.
Okay, so the name's origin is everything here. Andromeda isn't just some random name they picked off a star chart. Nope, it's a mashup of two ancient Greek words. Andros, which means human, and Medomai, which means to control or to be a medium. Human and control.
Now, when you jam those two ideas together, what you get is a translation that is incredibly direct and honestly pretty powerful. The ruler of men. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. That's a heavy name to give a piece of technology, right?
But here's the twist. Meta isn't just taking that ancient, kind of domineering meaning and running with it. They've picked this name on purpose to totally reinterpret it for today's world, to flip its meaning from control to something completely different.
And this is the core of their whole philosophy. For Meta, Andromeda isn't about domination. It's about guidance through intelligence. See the shift? The goal isn't to rule over us, but to guide, to help, and ultimately to understand us.
And that right there is the whole game. It's the pivot. We're moving away from an ancient idea of ruling humans to a modern vision of understanding humans. It might sound subtle, but it's a massive change. From a system that tells you what to do to one that actually listens and gets what you're trying to do.
So where does all this understanding human stuff actually take us? Well, it kicks off the next big era of artificial intelligence. It's an evolution that Meta is calling the dawn of HI.
Okay, so what does this new era, this human-centric AI evolution actually look like in the real world? How's it going to play out over the next few years? Let's break it down.
What we're looking at here, from 2026 to 2030, is a really clear roadmap. It's a progression. It all starts with making things more efficient. Then, by 2028, it gets smarter, moving into responsible, meaningful personalization. And the final step, by 2030, is the big one. An AI that is truly aligned with what we, as humans, actually want.
So what in the world is HI? It's actually super simple. Human plus AI. You take the H from human and the I from AI, and there you have it. But this simple term stands for a colossal idea, a future where tech works with us, not over us. This is all about collaborative intelligence.
All right, I know what you're thinking. This sounds super high level, maybe a little abstract, but how does it actually hit the ground running, especially in a field like advertising where these tools are getting rolled out first? Let's make this real.
The dream here for you, for the user, is just total simplicity. The whole complex process of creating and launching these really sophisticated ad campaigns, well, the goal is to make it feel as natural and easy as just saying hi to a friend online. That's the promise.
But, and this is a really big but, that simplicity on the surface hides a much tougher reality underneath. Because when the tools get easier for everyone to use, competition skyrockets. People's attention becomes even harder to grab. Suddenly, your strategy matters way more than your budget. Your creativity is what sets you apart. Real intelligence is going to be what wins.
Okay, let's pull all these threads together. What's the big picture? Andromeda is basically Meta's answer to this new reality. It's the tool they're building for a future where understanding people is the most valuable thing you can have. So, welcome to the HI era.
Seriously, if there's one thing you remember from all this, it should be this slide. The future isn't just about automation anymore, making machines do stuff faster. It's about a fundamental shift toward understanding, getting these systems to finally grasp human nuance, context, and what we're actually trying to achieve.
And that's why this is such a big deal. Look, Andromeda isn't just another software update or a new feature. It's being positioned as a foundational change, the very beginning of a new chapter in how we all interact with technology.
So the end game here, the real vision, is a world where our relationship with technology is just easy. It's seamless, it's intuitive, it's a future where you don't feel like you're operating some clunky machine anymore, but more like you're collaborating with an intelligence. In the age of Andromeda, we don't talk to machines, we say hi.